Good morning. It's Paul, aka Blaze. It's been a while, but I am back on the trail in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Got a big loop and planned at least. We'll see how it goes. But at Beech Gap and headed up towards Balsam Ridge, one of the highest ridges in the parks with some really big peaks. So come on and let's hike. Yeah, about 35 minutes in. I already climbed 1,100 feet. You know, when I saw this on All Trails where I was looking at my wrap that I'd planned out, this first section was red. I'm pretty sure that means steep. I'll have to throw up a screenshot. But anyways, making good time. Let's keep climbing. All right, that's the end of Beech Gap Trail. That's a new one for me. And anyways, yeah, that was pretty steep. 1,850 feet, 2.2 miles, in a little over an hour. But at least that's about half my elevation for the day. And now headed over towards Laurel Gap Shelter, so plan a break there. Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, I'd originally planned to do a loop going up to Andrews Bald out of Bryson City. And the road to nowhere, which was where the trailhead was, is closed. There's a little bit of irony there when the road to nowhere is closed. But anyways, this has been a great loop so far. Wow, what a beautiful ridge. Right at 1 mile above sea level. There's a little bit of color in the leaves. And man, it is a gorgeous morning. Well, made it to Balsam High Top, which is just a little over 5,700 feet, which isn't bad. We started out at 3,200, but the first good news is now there's a little downhill section to Laurel Gap Shelter. 4 miles in, Laurel Gap Shelter. This is one of my favorite shelters in the park. It's a little remote off the beaten trail, and it is nice. All right, time for a second breakfast. Got some water at the spring. And trying to figure out where I'm going. Nah, the next stop is 6 miles away, Tri-Corner Knob. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you'll subscribe and leave some comments. That helps the channel. And stay tuned for more. Balsam Mountain Trail, just 6 miles to the AT. Look at these beautiful red leaves off a maple tree. Made it to the infamous Gunter Fort Trail. If you're going that way, you might want some waders. Oh, me, Blair, and Landon did that a few years ago. I'll have to throw up some old videos.
Big old rocks over there. Fording the rivers.
Not a whole lot of views from the Balsam Mountain Trail, especially with all the leaves up. But there's a partial view looking down into the Cataloochee Valley. And if I zoom in, I think you can see the water tower of Waterville. Yeah, that's still pretty small, but it's right in the middle of the screen. Yeah, Balsam Mountain Trail is pretty cool. It's relatively flat and cruising along at 5,800 feet above sea level. And this would be a peak bagger's dream as we pass several 6,000 foot plus peaks. Right now, right below Lufty and coming up on Thermo and Unaguska or something like that I can't pronounce. But anyways, yeah, this trail also is the borderline between Haywood and Swain counties. So making good time and headed towards Tri-Corner Knob. In the pines where the sun never shines. And we shiver when the cold wind blows. Boy, that was my grandfather Bonham's favorite song. Some critter lost his tail. This tree has nothing to say. He's gonna stay tight-lipped. Come on, say something. Hey, great, made it to the Appalachian Trail. It's a little after 12:30, 10 miles, 4 hours hiking time. And go down and shelter, get some water. Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. Bit surprised nobody's here. Stayed here a couple of times. And Yeah, time for some lunch. Peanut butter. Wow, look at that beautiful view down in the valley. Clouds rolling in. A little chilly up here on the Appalachian Trail Ridge. All right, always wanted to go up Mount Guyot, and Johnny on the trail sent me a route, and gonna be going off trail here in a minute. So wish me luck. All right, that's the Appalachian Trail. This is Johnny's route to the top of Mount Guyot. Here we go. Well, as you can see, this is straight up. Out of breath. You can just make out the trail, but it is hairy. Lots of trees. Looks like here we are. There's the crown. Little sign. And there's even the marker from the U.S. Geological Survey. So yeah, that was a lot of fun with a big backpack on. But yeah, somewhere I've always wanted to be is on top of Mount Guyot. Well, I just mispronounced it. It's French. Guyot. Let me turn around and show you the view. Yeah, on top of old Smoky, covered in trees. Now that I'm up here, there's nothing to see. But hey, really cool. Somewhere I've always wanted to be was on top of this mountain because you can see it from all over the park. And yeah, Mount Guyot is the second highest peak in the Smokies and the fourth highest peak on the East Coast. And this is also the corner of Haywood County, which is kind of cool. Another corner is Mount Pisgah. So anyways, great to be here. Well, the Smoky Mountains are living up to their name. Hey, at least it's not raining, at least not yet. So back to Tri-Corner Knob, and if you're gonna follow my crazy route, just beware that's a 3.5 mile out and back from Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. Well, there's no view, but I am staying on top of Mount Chapman. I think it's like 6,400 odd feet. It's right next to Appalachian Trail, and a little easier to get here. But still a little bit of a scramble. But anyways, still no views, socked in. But another peak. It's been spinning a little bit all day, and now it's just decided to drizzle. It's really not cold, but just don't want to get my core completely soaking wet, so got out the raincoat. Oh well, seen it all today. Sunshine, fog, and a little rain. No view today. Definitely the Smoky Mountains. Okay. Right at 19 miles and 5,440 feet. Anyways, made it to a Hughes Ridge Trail, which leads down to Peck's Corner Shelter, where I have reservations tonight, leaving the AT. Yeah, good morning. Saturday. Spent the night at Peck's Corner Shelter. That was the first time I've been in a shelter, I think, in 4 years since pre-COVID. But yeah, it was nice, high and dry. It must have rained like 5 hours last night, and rained pretty hard too. They nailed that 30%. But anyway, just came down off Hughes Ridge Trail, one of my favorites in the park, and headed towards Enloe Creek. So let's keep hiking. Made it to the Enloe Creek Trail, and it's gonna be new trails for me from here on out. Another reason to do this loop. And ran into a couple of Benton McKay through hikers this morning, which is kind of cool. But headed down towards Enloe Creek. Well, made it to Enloe Creek. Wasn't expecting a wet crossing, but here it is. All right, here we go. Well, I tried to rock hop, and yeah, that didn't work too good. Oh well, won't be the first time wet feet. Trestle Bridge over Enloe Creek. Looks like a fisherman's paradise. Beautiful gorge. Pretty cool spot. It's time for second breakfast. Made some dry socks. That's why you always carry 2 pairs of socks. It's like they hired Art Loeb to lay out this trail. All right, on Hyatt Ridge, and it has turned into a beautiful day. That is quite a haul out of Enloe Creek. And but anyways, this is a nice ridge trail, and some partial views looking over towards Big Cataloochee. Got a little further to go, so let's keep going. Made the Hyatt Bald. It's at 5,131 feet, and like most balds, there's not really a bald anymore. But yeah, I'll try to find a spot where you can see some views. It's not much, but there's a partial view, I think, of Mount Sterling. All right, made it back. That was a big loop. I think it was 33 miles. End up with 14 today, 2,600 feet elevation gain. And yeah, that is a dog in the background barking in somebody's car. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, if you will subscribe, like, and comment, that really helps the channel. And appreciate all you guys. And I hope to put out some more videos soon. Take care.